All right, world. So there's a teeny bit of a roadblock, I guess you could say. Um, Wednesday, I saw my doctor. She agreed that she'd kind of approve of me going down on my medication, down to zero. We did discuss the idea of having some kind of a backup plan in mind, either to keep some medication. So if I had a couple of nights where I didn't get any sleep, that I could take it to make sure I got sleep to keep that regular, or of taking like an antihistamine, NyQuil, that kind of thing. But to have like a backup plan, because for me, like sleep is usually the thing. If I get really worked up about things, then I don't get much sleep. If I don't get much sleep, then I get more amped up, and I kind of it like snowballs sometimes. So yesterday morning, I was supposed to. It ended up getting canceled the last minute, but I was supposed to interview Bob Whitaker, and so I didn't want to go off my meds all the way, from 25 milligrams of Seroquel down to zero. I didn't want to do that the night before I was doing this interview in case I didn't get any sleep. So even though she told me Wednesday I could go off them, I took my meds Wednesday night, so that I would get some sleep for the thing Thursday morning. Then last night, I tried not taking the meds, found myself not getting any sleep. And I didn't. I was interviewing another person this morning, so I wasn't as nervous. I know the guy I interviewed today. It was Al Galvez. I wasn't as nervous about it. But I went dancing last night, so maybe I was worked up from that. It was a lot of fun. Did New Haven this time, so I've been getting like this ecstatic dance thing. Feels good. It's like just this like freedom kind of fucking thing that feels really nice. But so I got doctor approval to go. I'm only on 25 milligrams yet. I don't know. I might cut it down to 12 and a half. Like I've already taken like a 100 milligram pill. I'm like chopping it up. So I'm trying to figure out how to do that to do this right. Or maybe I just need to have a few nights where I like don't have anything going on the next day. I mean, right now I'm headed to Bethel, Connecticut for a few days for the Aero X conference. So it's like a smaller version of the Aero conference, Alternative Education Resource Organization. So, I mean, maybe I'll try not taking the pill there, but I don't know if I'll get great sleep because it's kind of a different setting. And so I'm like in this spot where I'm told I can go off them. I'm at the last fucking leg of this thing. I thought I was going to be reporting with a big smile on my face today about how, hey, last night was the first night in 10 years I didn't take a psychiatric medication. But I couldn't do it because I wasn't the sleep thing. So that's kind of a tight spot. Plus, things are going pretty well. Been really busy traveling, doing interviews with people for this Mind Freedom video project, which is turning like basically into like a documentary. So I've been very busy with that. Lots of time in the car driving around, which I'm not like. I like traveling, meaning I like being in different places, but it's just felt tough because then I got to balance like my web development work too, and like it's tough. It's not that I don't like it. It's just fucking tough because there's too much of it. I was down in New York City. Met with some friends down there and did a little bit of some interviews, and also met with some friends and hung out. And that was cool. I don't have a ton to share for some reason today. Maybe I'm just not thinking of stuff. Basically, the frustration of like I got the green light to go off the final dose of this med, and I couldn't cut it. So we'll see. I mean, I'll have to probably like look at the calendar to figure out like what's a good night to fucking sacrifice sleep for that one night just to, or maybe I'll try taking the antihistamine instead of the Seroquel. I mean, then I'm still taking fucking meds to go to sleep, but at least I'm switching from like an antipsychotic to an antihistamine, I guess. I don't know. It's so there you have it. We're getting close to the finish line now.